What is next for Lerone Murphy? What the knocking out Aaron Pico in round one? What is next for him? We should go on to fight Alexander Volkanovski next. And we check out Alexander Volkanovski winning this fight, but it's going to be a great fight since both are great strikers. But Alexander Volkanovski is a way better wrestler and has way more experience. Alexander Volkanovski is going to completely outclass Lerone Murphy. I can see Alexander Volkanovski outworking Lerone Murphy on the feet, dominating on the ground, and taking it by decision. The only way Lerone Murphy wins this fight is if he catches Alexander Volkanovski and knocks him out, which is very possible since Alexander Volkanovski has a glass jaw. Now, another potential fight for Lerone Murphy is a fight against Movsar Evloev. And we'll check out Movsar Evloev beating Lerone Murphy for the same reason I got Alexander Volkanovski beating Lerone Murphy. I mean, Movsar Evloev is going to ragdoll Lerone Murphy. I can see Movsar Evloev taking down Lerone Murphy and dominating on the ground and taking it by decision. The only way Lerone Murphy wins this fight is if he keeps the fight on the feet, outlands Movsar Evloev and takes it by decision, which won't happen because Movsar Evloev will shoot for a takedown if he's getting pieced up on the feet, and Lerone Murphy won't be able to defend Movsar's takedowns.
Now let's talk about what happened here, because I'm pissed as I went for Aaron Pico thinking he was going to be able to redeem the other Bellator fighters who lost in their UFC debut, but no, this dumbass showed that he's all hype and he's not the real deal, as this idiot somehow managed to get knocked out by Lerone Murphy in round one. And let's keep in mind, Lerone Murphy hasn't finished anybody since 2021, so I will no longer be going for any Bellator fighter who's making the UFC debut against a ranked fighter. But now here's the thing, I believe the reason this happened is not only because Aaron Pico sucks and he's not that guy anymore, but also because I believe Lerone Murphy is very underrated, as I believe a lot of people need to give him some respect, since most people see him as a mid-level fighter, but he has shown that his striking skills can allow him to find ways to win and outstrike his opponents. But here's what sucks about Lerone Murphy getting this crazy knockout and looking to be a big threat towards the champion Alexander Volkanovski, even though Alexander Volkanovski has a glass jaw and he's old, and that's the fact that Lerone Murphy is 34 years old. So even if he manages to get that title shot and become champion, he's way too old to be getting things going, so his time will also come to an end very soon. Now let's say he doesn't get a title shot against Alexander Volkanovski, or they don't give him a fight against Movsar Evloev, but there's still a lot of other fighters he can fight to prove himself and gain more recognition and credibility, and a good fight for him will be against the winner of Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva. I think that would be a real test for Lerone Murphy, because as of right now, all he's done is beat either Walsh or C-level fighters, but Diego Lopez and Gene Silva are the real deal, or at least Diego Lopez is, as he has shown to be a big problem both on the feet and on the ground. But in the end, you can't take anything away from Lerone Murphy's performance, but at the same time, he does need to fight a much better and credible fighter to prove he's worthy of a title shot over anybody else.